All right, here we are. Episode 8. Is that right? 8? After a week's hiatus, we already forgot. But here we are back. We'd like to thank our buddies down on Cumberland Street, Gary and his crew at Lube Monkey, Wakefield Oil Change Plus. You see the sign? Hopefully you can see it. Gary and his gang down there, they'll help you out with anything. And racers, get there. Renegade Race Fuel. He's got a great price. Wix filters, AMSOIL, Valvoline, whatever you need.
I just seen an article about Gary's dad there.
Oh yeah, great hockey player, yeah.
Thunder Bay Twins.
Oh, former Thunder Bay Twin, yeah. Tommy Allen, a good buddy of mine, wrote that article. Yeah, it's a beauty story. Read that on
yeah.
It's all over Facebook. Okay, here we are. Well, what are you going to do? Like and share? And
yeah, so everyone, just how you've been the last few weeks, it's really helped us. Just like and share the video. It helps us a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the more shares, the better. Share, share, share. It helps us, helps everything. Yeah, 2 weeks ago now, it's over right around 10,000 views, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, keep them coming, and yeah, we're having fun. So we'll see where this takes us or what we do, and blah blah blah. I guess on that. We've got some well, first let's talk about the Dennis Orr. We were going to give away his print, but unfortunately Dennis's brother passed away this week, so we're going to wait a week and we'll give that away at our special thing that's coming up at Fork South Sports Bar next Saturday, April 5th. We're going to start at 12. The show we'll interview people throughout the day. We'll go on and off being live, but come on out, see Chris and the gang down there. He's opening up. He's having drink specials and his happy hour menu all day. And so, yeah, it'll be lots of fun. We're going to have some giveaways from Sign Design, Superior Propane, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, chance to have a drink or drink pop or whatever you drink and mingle with us, mingle with other people who are interested in the sport. What's not to like?
Yeah, and drivers, if you want to get your chance to say something, to talk about your sponsors, talk about yourself, come on down and or direct message us first, and yeah, we'll get you on. There's already a few for sure, and we're looking forward to that, and that just to build the whole whatever
following.
Following. Yeah, we're excited for it, and it's something new. And we also went out last night and checked out a.
Is it a secret location or we can?
No, it's not a secret location.
Okay.
We went to the Godford Brothers garage, and wow,
we're blown away.
Yeah. The man cave they have there, and we're going to do an episode out of there. And
an old 99 thing on the roof.
There was a old body panel from the 2000s.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and
I think that'll be a cool episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of Barry I think teased about. He invited us basically to come do an episode. So I talked to Johnny the other day. So let's go check this out.
Yeah.
we were kind of blown away. So
yeah, it's like the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame in there. That thing is sweet. So yeah, we have that. So that's kind of exciting. What else do we have? Johnny Stahl talked to me the other day, and we're working on something. He said lots of drivers have come out to him looking for sponsorships this year, and he does. He can't help everybody out, but he's heard, and like everyone else is kind of struggling to find things. So he's kind of got a plan he's working on. Something to do with his bins there. If you get someone to sign up for a bin, he's gonna throw you some money to the driver. So it sounds like giving back on his part. You help him, he'll help you, kind of deal. So
the way of the world.
Yeah. So it's we're working on something, and he's gonna come on the show on April 5th. He's gonna come on there, and we'll talk more about that. So,
perfect.
Yeah, that should be real cool for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Involved. All right, what else we got here, Kyle? We're talking about Thunder City announced specials for.
Yes. It sounds like each class got an individual night pay raise. Yeah,
which is cool.
It is, yeah.
Hornets are racing for 400 one night, which is.
Are you get a Hornet that night, or?
Yeah, I'd like to try. Well, we can't, right?
Oh yeah, we're disallowed.
Yeah, we can't. We're out.
Yeah.
No Hornets for us, but.
What do you think? Sorry to interrupt. What do you think about that rule? You want to grow the sport and have to guys kind of run this class. I get it's a sort of beginner class, but That's what the
Yeah.
P-Mod was at the beginning too. I just
Yeah.
I just don't understand limiting participation. It's kind of rubs me the wrong way, but
Yeah.
never a good way. I pass the soda rule, I guess. But whatever.
Yeah, well, we all love soda. We always have, right? Right from day one. So, everybody's got a special. The A-Mods, I think, are running for a pretty decent purse.
Oh, are they?
1,000 or
okay,
I think so, or 1,200, something like that. So that'll be really cool. Thunder City, so there's 4 nights. We still, it's announced on the thing. It is the Heartbeat Invitational, June
11th to 11th, 12th, or 12th, 13th.
Somewhere in that area. But yeah, it is a Heartbeat Hot Sauce Invitational. So we don't know really the classes or what's going on yet, but that information will come out. Still a little butthurt over Barry's.
Classic Barry.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? There's lots of cars here. We don't need it.
Barry lived. I think he lives in Silver Bay. He must know this town, no?
Well, you'd think, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say on that whole deal, but
it's an odd decision, but
yeah, for sure, very odd. Okay, should we?
The all popular scoop site?
Very popular. Might be well,
we get a lot of compliments on. They like the scoops. We do too.
Yeah. We like digging. Yeah, we've always liked the scoops part of it. Our guest likes the scoops. He's mentioned that he really liked them. And here we go. Oh, someone's coming. Someone's coming in.
I think we know who that is.
Yeah, we know who that is. He's hiding he's covering up his car back there. Yeah. All right. Let's go with you, Kyle. What you got?
Yeah, I messaged Kyle Bolt, Michelle, his wife.
Yeah.
And then she filled me on what was going on there. I guess Kyle's real busy with, what do you say, he has a career change, so he's been real busy with that.
Oh.
He's kind of doing the same thing, going to run the street stock again next year. States a few times, Mosquito a couple times. I think he said he was going to miss 1 week for sure for his daughter down in Toronto. Okay. But other than that, about the same deal, which is not good for everyone else because that car is awful fast.
Oof. That's the bar. That's what you
right now.
Yeah, right now in town, that's the car in the street stock.
The 54 machine. Keller's pretty quick.
We can come up with 10.
I mean, he's the Whiskey Roll champion.
Yeah, exactly.
The Whiskey Roll.
Speaking of Whiskey Roll, Rick is coming on the show at 5 Forks. So we're for sure. Yeah, he's asked. Yeah, we're gonna have him, and we'll find out everything about Whiskey Roll we need to know. Mm-hmm. And the invitational, and he hinted and teased some kind of fall freezer or something. A second kind of version of it, or
outlaw race or something.
Yeah, something.
I don't know what that means.
But yeah,
ruralness. I don't know.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't be with sort of sanctions. No. So I guess
that's it.
Got another Dave Deventi. I think we talked about him a few weeks ago, but he messaged me a few days ago. Apparently, he picked up a new to him GRT.
Well, yeah, I did the investigating on that before. I kind of was.
Well, I heard, but I'm just saying I heard from the course as well. Okay.
Yeah, that Dave Keevy's car from last year, and Dave is fast in that, and now we got another Dave driving it.
Consistent. So. Yeah. So, Dave also wanted to mention the podcast is awesome. He said so. Yeah. He's a watcher, listener, so appreciate that, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to go, Johnny, or you want me to.
Go ahead.
You know what? Another guy I messaged. You might know who the guy is actually. Might live in your neighborhood. I messaged Larry Booth. I said, Larry, we didn't actually get your plans for this season, so I was going to announce them on the show. The answer he replied was no idea, LOL. So that's classic Larry. So.
Yeah. Well, he managed to get 3 pieces of his deck on last week, so. The work is happening quickly in the garage there. No, Larry's a great friend, and
to both of us,
to both of us, and to lots of people out there. We've had a lot of good nights in Larry's garage. Yeah, Larry's the guy I try to get sponsors for every once in a while. You sponsor me, I'll give half to Larry. Yeah, he's such a good guy, and he's got basically nothing on his car, so yeah. If you want to do that, go ahead.
I got it. One other guy. Willie Armstrong got a new car?
Yeah.
Oh. yeah, Willie did get a new car. Yeah, we might as well say it.
That's on my
we're
list.
giving scoops.
The guy, I don't know if you got the guy I think who owned the car lived in Slate River area. Is that the guy? Okay.
Yeah, it's an MB Customs, and Willie will be improved in that. Yeah.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
Might have had a number 70 on it before.
Kenny Simpson.
Yeah, it probably had a 70 on it. Yeah.
Willie, I noticed last year improved quite a bit too with what he had, so I'm sure with that equipment, he should be even quicker.
Yeah, there might have been another car come out of that garage last week too.
Are we announcing that? I think we should. No? Okay.
I may have. We picked up a new to us car last week, the 99J team, and
I see you sniffing around the garage tonight.
A lethal chassis, and we got it through David, and it was an Aaron Johnson car, former Shane Sobraski car. We're going to be bringing that out this year, and looking to improve. My car took a pretty good wallop at
I think
that Mosquito.
12 years newer than your car, right?
Yeah,
so,
at least. So we should be in the ballpark now. So we're looking forward to it. My brother's working day and night on it right now, tirelessly, and I have to get out there and give him a hand.
My dad liked his.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, so there you go. There's the new scoop.
I think you got more scoops.
Oh, I got all kinds. I reached out. I've reached out to lots of people. People have reached out to me. Moral Racing, husband-wife team. Another group who loves the show. What Connor said was he hasn't gotten to know a ton of people out there yet, but the show and the interviews has gained him tons of knowledge and found stuff out about people, and it was nice to hear that from him. And his wife Christina is going in that polar plunge the same day as our podcast at Fork South. So maybe
there's some other women in that too. I think.
Oh yeah, the ladies.
Amanda Smith.
Danny drew it from before. Our original second guest ever. Selena. A bunch of them.
A bunch of the women. Tessier Tango or Torqued Up.
So maybe they'll come over to the Fork South after the plunge.
Perfect time to interview them.
The ladies of Thunder City, get out there. And people, give them a few bucks too. Sponsor them for jumping in the lake next weekend.
Did you mention about the swag yet? Where we got it from? Because I just got a message. I'm not sure if you mentioned. I'll let you read it.
The new stuff that's coming that we're giving away at Fork South.
Yeah. Did you?
That's not.
Okay.
That's
I'm
not.
just sure. I wasn't sure if I.
No.
I didn't know if we said something.
No. There's other. No, that will be mentioned.
Oh, that'd
be.
Okay, we got you covered, Dan.
Yeah. What else do we have here? We have Jesse Thompson.
Yes, we both talked to him.
Another emo Fort guy. I think he helped Jamie O'Shoot build a car this year.
Okay.
And maybe a motor, and Jesse's gonna race emo full time and T-Bay a couple times. He's been here a few times.
Yeah, he said Hibbing, I think, as well.
Hibbing throughout the States a bunch, and just hoping to get out and keep the car digging, he said, or whatever. He sent me a cool picture. Another nice guy from out that area. We also have some street stocks. Paul Krawick.
Riley's old crew guy.
Yeah. Big, tall dude. Big man. He bought a 2014 Race Star. He's excited and nervous. He asked me a couple things about racing, and I don't know if I'm the guy to be asking, but I told him a couple things, and he's looking forward to it. He's going to be out there in the number 19. He's helped Riley, and he's always wanted to do it, and here he comes. Another guy.
Yep.
Oh, back to the Moros. Moros are another group. They're looking for anybody who wants to help out to get on their car. So that, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of everybody there. And they're going to run Mosquito and Emo and the States. And Cam Ellis.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah, consistent runner.
Yeah.
Very consistent.
Yeah, for sure. Top 10.
Top 10 guy every week. He's got the same stuff. Even same body, he said. They're going to try some new tracks. He loves the show. Another guy getting his info from us. And he's looking to basically do the same thing. Just try a few new tracks and keep going up there. I think he might have played hockey with my son. I think he was 1 year or something. He was a good hockey player too.
What's Ben DeFoy's plan here?
Ben's plan, he messaged me, his plan is to kick ass in the 99D. Not the 99J, the 99D. But Ben, and then he put LOL. He'll be out, and Ben's a good guy. He's a character. Yeah, for sure. And he does some kind of tire change business too.
Yeah, he messaged me a couple summers back. Yeah.
If you need your tires done, look up Ben, and he'll look after you. Another good guy. So yeah, that's Ben. He got a car from Sean P. Last year. That's how he got started. Yeah. And Sean and his gang will all be at Fork South. They're big sponsors of that. So we look forward to that. Andrew Opus ran well last year, right? Like real well. He was looking forward to this year, but now work's gotten in the way. That shitty thing that's called work that we all have to do. Anyways, he won't be out there full time. He'll be there when he can, and he'll be at Mosquito when he can, and hope maybe a trip or two to the States, but not as much as he wanted to do. Good runner. He got another sign design car too. Andrew Groom. Out of the Groom family. Hockey family again. Another hockey family. Their dad, former racer Larry.
Nice looking car back in the day.
Oh,
was it Dairy Queen?
Yeah. That fluorescent was. It was ahead of its time.
From what I seen in the magazines, I was not wrong, but
it was ahead of its time at that time. Larry, another good guy who he coached my son too. But anyways, Andrew brought his car to TRC. They updated, fixed it, whatever had to be done. He was a rookie last year.
He didn't look out of place.
No, not at all. I think he had a bunch of strong runs. And he's got a new the motor rebuilt, and they're gonna run here and Mosquito and do a little bit of traveling. I don't know if it was as much as last year, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, another hockey guy. Oh, here's another Emo Fort, Corey Randall. Where is he from?
Yeah, Emo Fort.
Another Emo guy. He's gonna run Emo Thunder City a couple times and see what he can do out there. He's got an IROC from a former Brady Tull car, I heard. So yeah, he'll be looking to improve, and he'll be out there this year.
Trivia at that time? Or
trivia?
Is that what we're up?
Yeah, we can do trivia now.
Or no, we can.
I think we we're scooped out here for this week.
No, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What do you got for trivia?
And that's lube bucks. They get.
Yeah, lube bucks, courtesy of Gary, to get down there, get your oil changed. Julie Korich Young, you've still got some lube bucks waiting for you.
Julie, claim your prize.
Yeah.
Avid watchers, Julie and Danny and the crew.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got some lube bucks here to give away, and so what do we got for trivia?
So this week's trivia, I wasn't born yet, but actually the year before I was born. But
I would have been 20.
That's back in the day. So this is back to Riverview days, right? So you were a spectator there around this time, right? 1990.
It might have been my bomber time. It could have been. Not 89, 90, 91, somewhere in there. I might have been at this invitational.
Yeah, 1990. I mean, this is not a great.
No, I don't know. Maybe 91.
Dennis is a family friend of ours too, but 1990 was when the Dennis Jones.
That bad accident.
Fire and Don Kevin basically saved his life.
Yeah.
But there was as they used to have 2 complete shows, whatever Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
1990 Riverview Invitational. Who won? The modified features on each. There's 2 days. Who were the 2 winners? That's the question for this week.
I knew the answer to it.
Yeah, you did.
I got it.
That was the second. We were debating on what question to ask this week,
Yeah.
and these guys kind of like this one better. So, 1990 Riverview, September, October, whatever invitational it was. Modified winner.
It was cool that weekend. I remember
two
it was
different
cool.
winners. So,
I remember it.
any answers yet or no?
Yeah.
Did we
Thanks.
stump the people out there?
Oh, there'll be a couple. Of
There's some people watching. We'll get that.
Get Barry Godfrey type quicker. He might.
Yeah, his fingers. He's not hitting the buttons. Come on, Bear.
Keith Nason.
Pat Woods
Pat
would
Woods.
get this answer.
No, I was gonna give clues. I don't like that.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, I just like that.
Crickets.
One of the okay, I'll say that. Well, the other guy's maybe a bruiser too. One of those guys, he kind of had a nickname. He may be an international driver. That's all I'll say. He
might
have
have
had a screw loose.
Yeah, for sure.
Playing out.
He drove a pro chassis too.
Playing out nutcase, but
Yeah, he drove a pro back then too.
Yeah.
One of the day winners.
that's all. Red car.
Yeah. PDQ engine. Come on.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Nobody.
Did they hear the question? I don't think this was that. I
Nice.
didn't think it was overly difficult.
Maybe no one's watching this week.
Okay.
We gotta show's canceled.
People watching.
Oh, we come back to that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, one. Oh, okay. Well, Keith Nason
Oh.
has one right.
What's he got?
He's got Ed Wakefield.
Ed
That
Wakefield
was
is
one
one
of
of
these,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Wakefield. Rambo. He's got one right.
Oh, Jesse Owen. What's the question again?
1990 Riverview Invitational. Two different days. So there was Ed Wakefield won one of the days. Keith got right, and there was a different winner the other day.
And the other guy might have finished second the first, right?
Huh? I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or well, yeah.
Yeah,
I won't say.
yeah. This guy, who it is, he's still pretty popular. I would think.
Still races.
He still races.
Might have been no.
Wow. This show might go on for 6 weeks here tonight.
Keith.
Keith
I'm
Nason.
disappointed.
You have it all written down.
Pat must not be watching. It wasn't Pat that year. I'll say that.
No.
Maybe Pat's not liking the answer.
Yeah.
Pat Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it
got the
wasn't
same
him.
answer for Ed. That's it.
Well, there's 2 days though.
Yeah.
So Ed won a spirited battle the second day.
Yeah,
With-
I remember them
with-
crashing down the
With
backstretch.
the guy
in
who
each
won
other.
the other day.
Yeah, I remember it.
Then the other day, I think Dennis was on fire.
Yeah.
So, there you go. I don't know if you want to come back to it or what, if no one's
Well,
got it, but
We'll give
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Chrissy.
her.
Chrissy.
Yeah.
Who?
Simpson.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
well,
She got it.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The answer?
What's the answer?
Kevin Monteith.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's a track champion that year as well. That was the 3rd year in a row.
And he's in attendance
He's
here
in
tonight.
attendance. That's a very
That's right. Yeah. First live one. Yeah. He's in the background here tonight. So there you go.
Yep.
So we'll split the bucks.
There you go. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll split the bucks. We'll give away a few cards there.
Yep.
There you go. Awesome. All right. Well, now it's time for the Sign Design Dirty Lounge. This week our guest is all the way from Fort Francis.
He's a hot shoe.
He is young up-and-comer who's already put his mark on the race world. And here he is. Welcome, Garrett Paull. Thanks.
Garrett?
Thanks for having
Yep.
me.
All right. First question. What do you think?
I like it. I'm a big podcast fan in general, so I mean it's about racing in our local area. Get to hear about a lot of cool different stories, so I like it a lot. And thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Garrett messaged us after that first show.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
We're happy you're watching.
something to listen to.
Yeah.
It's cool to see.
Awesome. Go ahead, Kyle.
Well, how'd you get? I think we kind of know, but how'd you get started in racing, or what's your earliest memory of kind of racing?
I mean, just watching my dad. My dad raced modified for 25 plus years. Still races once in a while, and always watching him. And then when I was 5 years old, he got me a go-kart, my first go-kart, and I just started racing that for about 6 years. I think I was 12 or 11 when I stopped racing that, and then kind of took a couple years off. Didn't know if I wanted to get into a big car. And then one day, we were at the Emo Fair. My dad was racing his modified, and he was racing another B-mod, and a guy came up to me at the end of the night on Friday night and said, "Hey, if you want, you can drive my car tomorrow." I was 15, and I was like, I don't know about that. I've never drove in anything before. And then my dad woke me up the next morning and said, "Are you wanting to drive this car?" And I was like, "I guess." Okay.
And that's how it started. Wow.
Yeah. And
that wasn't that long ago.
Not even that long ago. That's what, 3-4 years ago. You're 19 now, so that's only 4 years ago. Wow. And you've done a ton of racing in 4 years.
Yeah, I've done lots of racing. Yeah, I've been very fortunate.
So, who did you look up to as a kid, like watching racing in that area and going around?
I mean, my dad for sure, because there's nobody else that I wanted to win more than in a modified. When I watched him modified, it's my dad. Late models, I have to say Josh Richards. He started at such a young age, 17, and was so good and like dominated at that time when I was young, when World of Outlaw races and stuff. So him and my dad were definitely biggest.
I remember racing against your dad way back when I did it. Yeah, he was good back then. Yeah, and he ran a bunch of cars and went through a bunch of different chassis changes, and I always had nice looking cars and good, nice equipment. Well, you said he's a graphics dude, so I guess that's why. Yeah, it tells the story a bit.
I don't know if he's ever even wrapped one of his own cars. He kind of started the graphics thing a little bit later, but he's wrapped all my cars and
cool. Go ahead.
Just maybe talk the first couple of years. I think you were running mostly emo, or the first year or so, and then what kind of prompted? We've noticed the last few years you've been running lots of shows in the States and stuff, and you're probably one of the top guys in the area.
Yeah, first year was COVID year, so we could only stay in Canada, and this was Thunder City didn't open yet. They just had their special at the end of the year, so I raced in emo. I think 8 nights. I think I had my first year, 1 race in Winnipeg, and then the special here at Thunder Bay. And then
is that you won one of those days?
No,
that was the next year.
The beginning of the next year.
Yeah. So
still pretty early.
Oh yeah, early on in your career. Wow, that's a huge win to start against a field like that.
So I ran about 8-10 nights that first year, and then March of the second year we went to Humboldt for King of America, Battle at the Bull Ring, and my eyes were open when we went there. That was my first race in the States. And I mean, I only raced emo, and so maybe there was, 20 cars max a night, and we went there. There was 103 B-mods, and I've never been nervous in a race car before, but when I sat there looking at the lineups for the heats, I was so nervous, but it was such an experience. And
that's going on right now.
Actually,
it is this weekend.
But they moved from Humboldt to Lucas Oil Speedway. Yeah, that's on tonight.
Yeah. So that was a great event, and then just kind of kept racing the States, just trying to get better, learn as much as we could, race against the best competition, and just learn as much.
It seemed to help,
Yeah, definitely.
You started off in a Shaw car, right?
Yeah, 2013 Shaw from Jay Sanderson, we bought it, and started in that, and we kind of put it together. Raced it for my first 2 years. And then we sold it to a local guy, Mark Earl. Yeah. And then I got another Shaw car, 2018 Shaw car. Raced that for a year, and now I have my medieval car now. Yeah.
How do you like that thing?
I like it a lot.
Okay.
I've really enjoyed it. We're keeping it again for this year, so I'm excited for that.
Are good people to work with?
Very great people to work with. Doug and Nick text them right now, and they answer within 5 minutes. So any question that I got, I mean, they're really great, honest people, and really helped improve my program a bunch.
Nice.
Yeah.
All these tracks you've been, like, what's kind of a couple of your favorites, and maybe a couple of tracks you didn't enjoy as much?
Humboldt was great. Probably, I don't know about the surface and the track that much, But just the atmosphere was like such a cool one.
Big event. Yeah.
Big event. Place like Thunder City, the atmosphere's crazy. I've never been to a place with the crowd like that and the car counts, and it feels like you're parked 2 miles away in the pits just because of how many people are there, and so it's awesome. Ogilvy is another favorite of mine.
Just on Thunder City,
CLE.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
last night I said that. It's like every Wednesday, like the CLE is coming to town. Like the exhibition we have here. It's almost like a midway on that area where all the food is and everything like that. It's crazy. Like if people are watching this and haven't been to the track, get out there. The atmosphere is incredible.
What was Barry? Where are they saying the best $20 you can?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little easier on the pocketbook as a fan.
Yeah. Not for us, but
yeah. Well, even they can play, but still, you know what I mean. Like for entertainment wise, people can beat it, right?
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
And you said mosquito. You'd like to try that out.
Yeah.
You didn't even really know last year. You were in town. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. You go to school.
We should.
Tell us what you're doing here.
Why I'm here right now is I go to Lakehead and I'm studying mechanical engineering there. So I'm here for the next 4 years, from September to April.
Good to know.
Yeah, it was nice here. My parents and crew met me down for the special here, and just drove from my house to the track. So that was kind of nice, and so I definitely would like to try Mosquito out. I didn't really know about it last year, and it was the weekend after the Invitational.
It kind of came up pretty.
Yeah. And I mean, I was busy with school, but. I mean, that's something definitely to try, especially if they have an event while I'm here in school. Would be nice.
In the fall, they're going to have a bunch.
Yeah,
that'd be
nice
perfect time
to go to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, you go, Johnny.
Well, let's talk. Do you have your plans for this year?
Just race whenever we can. I guess there's no set plans. I'm not running for national points or track points anywhere or anything like that. I don't do that. So. Definitely hit up some specials as much as we can. I mean,
Are you in that big one in Ogilvy? Yeah, you
are.
Yeah.
We signed up for the big deal for $25K there in July, and then we signed up for the BMOD Bash in Oklahoma for $30,000 in August.
That's the one Jamie Davis goes to too.
Yeah, you went to that one last year. So we actually signed up this year, like last year, but I started school the Monday and. I don't know, my parents weren't. But this year they said, no, it's your second year, so you can go. So we're excited for that. And then I'll just race around home, emo. I'd like to go to Victory Lane Speedway a couple more times this summer. I enjoyed that. Thunder City, maybe Kenora. Yeah.
Well, maybe talk about that, Garrett, because before the show we were kind of BSing. You were saying you're probably going to run emo a little more than you have last year. So
emo switched their schedule a little bit. They're going to run every second Friday, I believe, and Saturday. They got 2 or 3 double headers. They got 1 BMOD special on there. So I'm definitely excited to go there, run there more than I can, especially with all the border stuff.
Yeah.
A little more expensive and harder to travel, so just kind of stick to only specials there maybe, and run there. And then Winnipeg, I went there once last year for their double header, and I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely planning on going back.
Yeah, we're planning a Winnipeg Dead Horse Creek run. We've talked about it enough.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It'd be nice.
It'd be cool to get out there. Yeah. Maybe stop at Kenora on the Sunday. Have you ever ran Kenora?
I went there once my first year. I think it was my 3rd race ever, and I didn't mind it at all. It's just Sundays are tough. Yeah. Tough for my dad mainly. Got to get up and work on Monday, so I mean we haven't made it there, but I'd like to go back.
Well, maybe talk about your dad a little bit, because I remember I think you guys got a little different driving style.
Yeah.
Your dad was like the gas
no, my dad is definitely right to the floor, and he'll go on the fence, and
he's entertaining.
He's aggressive, entertaining, and he was good. I mean, he helped me so much. I mean, he was the best coach I could have asked for, and I think it just helped the learning curve advance so much quicker. And I remember the first practice, we had Nemo, he was in his A-mod, I was in my B-mod, our first times on the track, and he ran the bottom, and he just kept forcing me right up to the top, and we ran side by side for as many laps as we could just to get it going, and I always enjoyed helping him and watching him growing up.
Well, that's a great coach there, for sure,
Is there, maybe we're going to ask Johnny, but any guys you really enjoy racing against, or maybe a rival from the area, or guys maybe in the States you like racing against? I don't know. Or some guys maybe you've learned off of, or? Yeah,
when I started, Jamie Davis helped me a lot. he was in a B mod at the time. My dad really only raced mods, so he helped me a lot understanding the 3-link stuff. And Mark and Jeff Davis also. So racing against Jamie is always good. I help him lots, talk to him lots, so that was always good. Rivals, I don't think I have any rivals. I don't know. There's a lot of guys I like racing against. You know, I've got lots of friends in the States too, and so whenever I get to go and race them, it's always a fun time.
Do you want to thank anybody or your sponsors? Tell us who your sponsors are.
Yeah, I had to bring a list for that one.
Everybody brings in the list.
The
So.
cheat sheet.
Yeah.
The cheat sheet.
So obviously, first my dad. I mean, wouldn't be in a car without him. My mom, my brother, grandparents, and all my crew that have helped me over the years. Valley, Stubby, Ed, my Uncle Greg, and then all the people involved in my racing from the beginning that just helped me learn, get better, help me with my car. Mark, Jeff, Jamie Davis, Danny Ray, Zach Benson, their whole family.
Wow.
This winter, I gotta thank Sean, Gina, Paul Oski.
Well, yeah, we'll maybe talk
Yeah,
about that.
let's talk about that quickly for a second. Yeah, so we.
Yeah, we got wind that you were working.
Yeah, that's we heard. Yeah, I mean, you were working there. We didn't know you were going to school.
If you ask Sean, I don't know if there's much work in it. But I'm there. I'm there once in a while.
Yeah.
But no, I never really met Sean or Gina. Never talked to them. And then this summer, my dad talked to them, told them that I was going to school. And he said, well, if he wants to work, he can. And I just randomly drove to Sean's shop one day and walked in there, and he was in his office, and he took me around and said, yeah, if you want, you can come work whenever.
They're good people.
Yeah,
they're really good people.
Really
they
awesome,
help. The reason I've said it before. The reason I'm back racing again is because almost directly because of Sean. So
yeah,
that's good people, real good people.
They've helped me with my regular car too.
Yeah.
While I've been here, anything I've needed, so I gotta thank them. Then all my sponsors, Don and Shai Consulting, Halfway Motors, Power Sports, John Trevzanuto, Base Concrete, Nick Stoskoff and Seneca for all the help in T-Bay. Those are my T-Bay sponsors, so that's very appreciative of them. Factory 43, Chubbs Performance, Northwest Flying, Armstrong Crane, Ron's Auto Body, Leon DeGagne, Doug Wagner Fishing, Peterbilt Fort Francis, Cedar Island Lodge, Cardale Transportation, Baker Graphics, Electric Services, my dad again, Out There Social, Precision Construction, The Tin Man.
Oh, this guy's gone or gone.
You got the 33 and the 70. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's good.
The Tin Man, Donbury Transportation, Elite Services, Boston Pizza Fort Francis, Graham Carpentry, and the Penny Family, and North Auto Towing and Salvage.
Well, I kind of was looking at you, Johnny. How did you meet John Trevzanuto? How did that come about?
Well,
He's on your car there.
It was actually my grandparents were friends with them, and I didn't know that, and they had dinner and stuff together in Arizona when they were there.
John spends time in Arizona.
Yeah, so I didn't know that.
Show too.
Yeah. And then my grandpa told me that, and then we just talked to John at the track and said, hey, you know my grandparents, and got to know him. He's a great person and been super grateful to me, and just kind of got to know him there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another cool story.
Yeah, no, I caught that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Sorry, guy. How's working with Chubbs? Is he good to get? Easy to get a hold of?
Yeah.
He is,
I think. I mean, I don't deal with that stuff. That's
okay,
my
I was just curious.
But when we go there,
my dad had one of his motors. But
when we go there, I mean, I like to talk to him, and he's a super smart dude, and he helps us with our motors. We brought it there a couple times this summer. And helped us, and we're getting a new one built from him right now. So
nice.
Yeah, you filled us in. You might have sold one to somebody. I don't know. Yeah, you can say
We just sold our last Chubbs motor to Dan Cherry from Thunder Bay. Driver.
Yeah. Well, that's a big
show watcher too.
Yeah. Dan and Shannon watch the show at Sergeant Propane there. Yeah, they've got some stuff they're going to give away here for us pretty soon too. So, wow. That was a shocker when you said that one earlier today. So now everybody knows that. Good. Yeah, there you go.
We're breaking scoops.
Yeah, we're breaking info on this show here. That's the point of it, right? Here we are. We're getting the good stuff this week. What else do we got? Oh, let's talk. You won one in Hibbing, or have you won more than one?
I
was looking today on your
I won
Facebook
one
page.
in Hibbing, that's the only one there that I've won. But like last year, we finished second 8 or 9 times, and 2 of those were at Hibbing, so that it kind of stings a little bit. Yeah. Especially one, I led the whole thing and passed with a
Sounds like Rick
restart.
Simpson, yeah, same idea.
So those sting definitely, but I'll definitely be back there. Apparently, Barry's gonna do some different stuff, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Just
see
go
it.
get her that weekend of our June invitation. He's up here.
Barry's back.
Barry's up to lots of things.
We'll be back here. So.
Never know what Barry's up to.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to go back and hopefully get another win there. That's for sure.
For sure. Oh,
Yeah.
tell us about Victory Lane here, because the second year you won the spring invitational here.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about driving down that road. That as a young guy, I remember watching your dad running down there to get to your car. He must have been proud and what that was all about.
It was a cool atmosphere, that's for sure. Getting to drive right up. And,
I've heard lots of people mention that how cool that is. That the time constraints, we haven't been able to really use it.
Yeah, packed crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, I got out and nobody knew I was 16.
Yeah.
And so that was different. The announcer was even saying that, no shock. But I mean, that was my first or second time there, I guess. So no, it was so cool. That was such a fun weekend, and definitely one I'll remember.
Yeah. Who finished second in that?
Jamie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of it was an afternoon race.
Yeah.
Slick.
Yeah. Very slick.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So there was that. Goals for this year?
Just win races. I mean, that's it. It's all I want to do. I mean, I like I said, I'm not going for any points or anything like that, and don't plan on doing that. So just win and take every night as a new night, and just win whenever you can, and just try to run up front consistently.
Is the car ready now? Is it ready?
It's ready. Yeah. I've only been home for Christmas, and when I went home for Christmas, I built the body and basically rebuilt and put everything together. And then other than that, it's been my dad, and he's done everything and has been sending me pictures and videos and whatever it is. And it was running the other day on tires, and so it's ready to go whenever I get back from school. I think he's just waiting for me.
Yeah. He's got to be excited.
Yeah.
Let's see, what made you go with that Factory 43?
How did that even come about?
Well, my first year in Humboldt, I was parked with Zach Benson.
Okay.
Well, that's where when you mentioned, Kyle looked at me when you mentioned Zach Benson.
I think I ate more meals with their family than I did my own last summer, so I owe a lot to them. But we first went with them in Humboldt, and I kind of got to know him. He had a Factory 43 car then, and then I had a Shaw, and I was kind of struggling with it, and he had a Shaw too. Or before he had a Shaw, and so I just kind of talked to him, got some advice, and he helped quite a bit and was open about it. And then he got me aligned with Doug and Nick from them, and I got shocks from them for my Shaw car, and really liked them and felt a big improvement. And then my dad just said, well, he wanted to get a new car, and we didn't know what, and I said, that's who I want.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Wow, that's a cool story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you said Zach Benson, I'm like, wow, that's kind of random to go.
Yeah.
But awesome. What else do we got up here? Plans, sponsors, done that. Tell us about everything. We pretty much covered her here, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What was your favorite track to race?
Well, you kind of told us earlier.
Yeah.
I'd say Ogilvy is
What places are maybe you're not your favorite or tough to get a hold of?
Grand Rapids. I don't mind.
That's a little different.
Yeah, I actually like going to Grand Rapids, and I like the track, but the odds of me finishing a race when I go there are slim to none.
Oh,
so
yeah. I see her there a lot of Thursdays.
Yeah, I didn't go I only went once last year, and we ran good. I think we got second at the Wissota Classics. That was good, but the year before, I don't know. I think we went 5 times. I don't think I finished one race, so that was it. I said that I think I'm going to take a break from Grand Rapids for a little bit. But
will you head back there this year?
Probably. Yeah. It's close to us. It's about an hour and a half away. So.
Do you work in the summer in Fort?
Yeah, I work for my parents, so
okay. You can get time off.
Yeah, it's not too hard to ask for time off and go and race.
Yeah,
and my dad's eager too, so whenever he wants to go.
Does your mom like the racing too?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. She
She
goes a bit, and then my brother does his own stuff. He plays basketball and volleyball, and his own sports and stuff. So she's with him most of the summer, and yeah, they come whenever they want and whenever they can, and especially at home, they'll volunteer and stuff at the track and do whatever they can. Yeah.
Hey, this was a good one tonight.
Very
Eh?
good.
Very good. Yeah. Have fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Well,
you guys.
yeah, thanks for coming on.
This
It was
has been great.
Yeah, lots of fun.
So we got what we wanted,
Yeah, we got some scoops, some dirt here on this week. This is what we want. This was the dirty lounge officially this week. Yeah, there you go. All right, awesome to have you, Garrett.
Thank you.
Until next week, Johnny.
Stay dirty.